Well, not every weekend do I get to go ride my bike. Some weekends I have to do other things like put parts on my bike. Stay tuned. So easy I didn't need instructions. This is my 2024 Yamaha Tenere 700. Please excuse the mess in my garage, because I'm probably sure we don't all have immaculate workshops. So I got the rally seat put on. That's from Yamaha. And I got the center stand put on. That's also from Yamaha. Oh. And I got a different exhaust. Can you see that? Yeah. And now we are going to put on this nice CNC tail rack. Some side racks for soft bags. There's parts. And then also these grab bars. So the grab bars, side bar stands, side stand, not stands, they're just standoffs to keep your bags from banging into the bike. We'll get into that here in a second. Let me get all this stuff unwrapped. Okay, first I'm going to start by taking the seat off. Okay, the seat is off. Yeah, we're mostly going to be dealing with these 4 connections right here to the bike. Nice CNC. Well, hopefully we're going to see how they did. We're taking these bolts off that are obvious connections that we're going to be using to mount all this new stuff. And I have a feeling that these are not going to go back on. Will not be reused.
Next, you what?
Next, I bolted the rack to the rails. And then I put in the little spacers that they give you. And it's going to bolt on these 4 places here. Alright, we put on the first side. And put it on the second side. Right here. I'm just making sure that everything bolts upright, that I've used the correct size spacers. So it looks like that spacer could have been a little bit bigger. Okay. I'll just put a bigger one in there. Okay, here's that size. I'll show you. There are two more sizes. This is the one that was in it, and there was play in it. So I'm going to use this one here. The middle one. It's just the next size up. Everything is well fit. Good job, CNC. Nice CNC. Okay, a couple more brackets down by the passenger foot pegs, and then we can start putting Loctite on it and cinching her down. Okay, we put the bracket for this on the other side, and what that takes is putting a bracket in right here. Alright, and now we just have to put in this bolt with a nylock nut behind it. Well, it's not easy to get my fat fingers up in there. Okay. Okay, now that we got all the side bolts in and the bracket, we're going to take these out and put a little Loctite on them. We're going to do them one at a time. And I Loctite just about everything. Because these bikes sure do rattle. And shake. Shake and bake. That's how many threads there should be. Okay. Not least, these have nylocks, so they don't require Loctite. Okay. Solid as a rock. Good job, NICECNC. Yeah. Now we're going to install our seat. And that's the Yamaha rally seat. It's taller, so there's more space between the seat and the pegs. There's also more space between the seat and the ground, but more comfortable sitting on it for leg curl. What do you think of NICECNC's little side racks and top rack? I think they did a good job. It looks good. Yeah. On to the next little project. Next, we're putting on the PUIG windscreen. The protector over the headlight shield. It comes with the protective cover and the little standoffs. Alright, let's get this installed. I'm just loosening these 4 screws that hold these other pieces on. These are the 4 screws, 2 on this side and 2 on this side, that are going to be used to hold the protective shield in place. You just kind of squish the rubbers on there. You can't really get it to it like a torque spec or anything. Just squish the rubber. Should probably keep an eye on those. Especially for a little while. Matches that pretty well. Fits pretty well. Everything put on today fit really well. Thanks PUIG and NICECNC for doing good work. So easy I didn't need instructions. Yeah. I like it. Okay, sometimes we're not out riding. Sometimes this is what we do. See you on the next one.